Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. This pick a card reading is a quick general guidance reading, so it should fit any situation you find yourself in. And as always, we have our piles here with group 1 on the left through to group 4 on the right. The timestamps will be in the description box below along with the cards that I'm using. If you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link to my booking page. There's also links to my other social media pages if you'd like to follow me over there. And that being said, I'll leave you with your selection and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hey group 1 and welcome to your reading. If you chose the turquoise moon, then this one is for you. So group 1, we're just looking at a quick guidance reading for where you find yourself and a bit of advice. So where you might find yourself at this time is the 7 of Wands. Might be feeling a little bit challenged, feeling like you need to stand up for yourself. One or many people may be against you, and with the challenge being the King of Cups, it may very well be this King of Cups character who is against you at this time, or just somebody who might be very emotionally heavy or manipulative, really getting strong manipulative energy from this person, whoever this is that you're feeling like you have to protect yourself from. In the what to focus on, we've got the 3 of Swords, and there is a journal here, so it might be a good idea to sit with your pain at the moment and write it out. Write out how you're feeling, write out your experiences, don't bottle it up inside. There's a lot of healing to be done. So with the 3 of Swords to be your focus right now, it's maybe you're feeling a great deal of pain and heartache from this situation, but you're being asked to heal and be very gentle with yourself. Really focus on your tender heart and don't push yourself to any limits that you just can't at the moment. If that's how you're feeling, just put your healing first. In the past energy, we've got the 10 of Wands, so you may feel like you have been carrying it all, carrying a really massive burden, just not perhaps sharing what's been going on for you, bottling it all up inside, or just constantly taking everyone else's stuff all the time, and it's not yours to carry. It really feels that way. And it looks like, because this is in the past and you're now in the 7 of Wands, perhaps you've dropped some of those wands and now someone's not happy about it. To the 10 turned to a 7. And the underlying energy is the 8 of Wands and the Page of Wands there too. So there's a lot of momentum and change for you, perhaps a bit of chaos, and it's been hard to handle and hard to control or keep under wraps or keep under control, but it's like you've made some sort of choice you're preparing to make a choice to start some sort of new adventure, or to, yeah, we've got the King of Pentacles there, the 6 of Wands. So in the 9, your strength, sorry, in your area of strength, we have the 9 of Pentacles, and that's your independence and the abundance you already actually have around you. You are already abundant. You already do have what it takes to succeed and achieve and attract and create whatever it is that you want. So the 9 of Pentacles being your strength at the moment, it's to say that just lean on yourself. You don't need to lean on other people, or don't be manipulated or sucked into anything that's going on in this situation. You've actually got more than enough on your own. If somebody's making you feel like you're not enough, then your strength is to know that you absolutely are. The 9 of Pentacles is very independent and strong and has enough to share as well. So maybe sharing with other people, the right people, feeling there. In the future energy, you've got the 9 of Swords. So this could be a number of things. It could be your energy coming towards someone with a heavy truth, or making some moves very quickly. We have got the 8 of Wands here, so there's a lot of communication in this time of your life. Harsh communication, perhaps arguments, or assertive communication where someone's just needing to say their piece or speak their truth. So this could be lots of action happening quickly, or it could also be somebody who might be coming towards you a bit aggressively or angrily. Knight of Swords can be sharp messages or hasty people, or I do feel like it's a bit of a mixture of both, where things are moving forward for you very quickly, but I feel like maybe someone's chasing you here too with the Knight of Swords. Someone's got something they want to tell you. So over in the suggested approach, beautiful 7 of Pentacles here for you. You're just advised, look at this, to continue to know that you're enough, you've got enough, and that what you're working on is important and special. I think that's really important, and that's your suggested approach, is to continue to know, to continue to invest, to continue to care for yourself and be diligent. I'm getting like a real tender, loving, focused care, like whether it's something you're studying or creating or just your whole life in general. It's like you're really giving it your focus and all of your love. And that's the suggested approach, whatever that is for you. What you need to know is the Three of Wands. We've got some news coming in for you in given time. Two of Wands is before the Three, of course, which means that you've already taken a crossroads. You've already made a change. And what you need to know is that sticking to those choices you made the right choice, whatever choice you made, is going to bring you your desired outcomes, the new opportunities. They're on the way to you now. You are aligning. I feel like you've turned your ship in a certain direction, and now that's it. That's the course you're taking, and it's leading you towards things that I'm feeling like you don't even expect, just the surprises and beautiful events, just for some of you, a whole different life, a whole different lifestyle, a completely different place, traveling to a different land. And I just feel, I get this strong sense of someone who's just like, wow, I can't believe this is my life now, and in a really good way. And reflecting on how far you'd come from this Ten of Wands to something so new. Like, see how the wands are getting lighter and lighter as we move through the reading? You really are dropping the shade that you don't need to carry and honing in on your passion or your destiny. So in your hopes and fears, we have got the Seven of Cups. You may have lots of hopes and fears. You may want lots of different things. You may be a little up in the air about the exact direction. There could be lots of different opportunities available to you at the moment. Your hopes, I think you're hoping for lots of opportunities, like new opportunities in love or new passions to go explore, or lands to explore, opportunities for finance and financial abundance, and just opportunities for growth and learning about the earth and learning about astrology and the stars. And just, I feel like there's a lot of curiosity in you, and you're hungry for life, and in a really beautiful way. So the Seven of Cups, I feel, is, I think it's a little bit of fear that, what if I choose the wrong thing? What if I've done the wrong thing here? What if I made the wrong choice? And you don't need to worry about that. You are so divinely guided here, and this is just a really difficult situation, so it's easy to doubt and be fearful. Trust it, trust this Nine of Pentacles energy and the Seven of Pentacles energy. Trust in yourself, trust in the guidance that comes, because the outcome is the Two of Wands. This crossroads is upon you. You may be traveling to a different place completely with the globe here in the hand, but either way, it's making plans for a really bright and beautiful future. So this reading, it's like whatever you're moving through right now, it's necessary to move through. You can't avoid it, and you will end up better off in the end as you come through this. So definitely remember that Three of Swords, tending to your tender heart. Maybe a lot of pain in this situation. With the journal there, definitely write it out. So in the personal quality time cards, we have Sense. Might be good to use aromatherapy rollers, but also trust your sense of things. Trust how you feel, and believe in what you're feeling. Believe in yourself. We have hair. That's nice. You may like to do something different with your hair, or just making sure you're using beautiful products in it that help nourish your hair's growth, or just styling it differently. Perhaps that might be something special to some people out there. In the Tea Leaf Oracle, I asked for what is to come. So this is future orientated. We have table, hard work ahead, and firecracker excitement. That's wonderful. And I think that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I can see that here, that this is not easy to move through. But with this hard work that you pay off, it really pays off. Seven of Pentacles is hard work, and that's investing and showing up every day and putting your time, energy, money, focus, all of it into something. And it pays off with excitement, it pays off with adventures, it pays off with so much, like definitely to do with this Page of Wands, the Six of Wands. This could be about being really successful in your career as well, the King of Pentacles, or even having a beautiful, happy family, whatever it is you're aiming or working towards. You will get there in the end. It's just a bit of hard work right now where you sort out some things that are a bit challenging. So Group 1, I hope this reading has resonated with you. It's just a short, quick guidance reading today, and I'll see you again next time. Take care. Hey Group 2, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the Fluorite Moon, then this one is for you. So a quick guidance reading, checking in with you and what is going on for you at this time. It does look like a bit of a challenge, so let's just jump straight in with the Four of Cups in the center of your reading for where you may find yourself right now. So at the moment you may be really stressed out and grieving or finding it really painful to move through something that has been very disappointing for you. There's the strong indication throughout this whole reading that somebody has perhaps betrayed you or lied to you, maybe even scammed you financially. There's a whole bunch of stuff here. It feels like it could have to do with finances quite strongly, but we'll move through the reading. So the current energy is the Four of Cups with the Three of Pentacles in the challenge. So it's to say that maybe it's a group of people as well. It could have to do with a group of people or a project you had in mind or something you had planned that has not worked out. There's a lack of harmony, there's a lack of support, people are not on the same page, people have different intentions to you. Maybe it's very disappointing the way things have turned out here. So Three of Pentacles is the challenge, and you're finding that really, really disappointing by the looks of it. In the past energy, we've got the Nine of Wands and the Seven of Swords. So you definitely needed to defend yourself against some perhaps shady energy. Seven of Swords could be any type of lies, betrayals, breaches of trust of any kind, really. If it's a relationship, it could be third parties, or it could be somebody who says that they've changed but they haven't, somebody who's just pulling the wool over your eyes, perhaps left, right and center. Like for a lot of you, this is just somebody, that's just their nature, it's the way they operate and what they do. It does feel like for some of you, dealing with a very difficult person here and just feeling so exhausted by it. But you've got what it takes as well. Like whatever the situation is that has exhausted you, you are still mustering up your strength to finish this or finalize it, to move through it, or to, it feels like you are almost maybe desperate for closure in the situation. So let's just move forward into the area of what you can focus on. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, so it's definitely time to be focusing on your finances, focusing on the bigger picture, your business, your children, your home, your responsibilities, getting paperwork in order, definitely to do with financial situations in business here. But also looking at the bigger picture of your life. Some of you are moving out of a situation that is well, we have got the Tower at the bottom of the deck here, so there could be something that has ended completely. Five of Wands underneath that, lots of arguments. It could have even ended in a legal battle here with the Justice card. But yeah, it's just such a strong indication that people are not on the same page in this situation, and you have found yourself in a really difficult position, I think. And with the Ten of Pentacles, perhaps you're needing to recuperate your finances, or just secure them, or secure your life in some way, your bigger picture of your life, the structure of your life, the security. So in your strengths, you have got the Hierophant. You may be a Taurus or have strong Taurus energy in your chart. You can also see Scorpio and Leo and Aries here too in this reading, Virgo too, Cancer as well. A few energies here. It doesn't matter if that's your sign or not, but the Hierophant is here to say that your strength right now is your ability to stay grounded and committed and focused and reliable, and to stay within the lines, like do things by the book at this time. Very important with the Hierophant there. Perhaps you have somebody who is very honest and balanced, and perhaps you are somebody who teaches other people how to be within their integrity as well. Maybe it's just the way you carry yourself and it's inspired in that way. But the Hierophant here is your strength, is also to say that your strength might be to rely on structures, organisations, maybe even the government or sectors that will support you in whatever this situation is, maybe legal sector support as well in the near future. We have got the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. So this Emperor could be your energy, it could also be another person's energy, somebody who perhaps owns a business, or like we said with the Hierophant, somebody who is in charge of a sector that you may need to rely on, whether that's a legal support or an accountant or whatever it might be. With the Emperor, it could also be your energy that you're needing to call the shots, you're needing to be very assertive and dominant in a situation in regards to your money and perhaps saving it. This person is sitting on their treasure chest, and the Four of Pentacles is about saving your finances, saving your resources, not giving too much, not oversharing. It's basically locked down on the treasury here, so you may need to pull it in, or just reorganize things in a really very responsible and serious way. It almost does feel like a lot of you are connecting in with some legal issues here. So in the suggested approach, we have got the Five of Cups and a kind of, well, with all the other cards here on the table, it kind of really lines up to say that, you know, there's been a loss and maybe you just do need to accept that and grieve that. Maybe you just need to grieve your losses here with the Five of Cups. The suggested approach is to accept that there is sadness here, there is a loss, but the Two of Cups is still here on the table. You know, there's only 3 cups that are spilled out. And it's the same thing with the Four of Cups. You know, he's upset about the 3 cups that are empty, but there's one being offered right here and here. So it's like there is opportunity around you, but maybe what's happened is just so all-consuming that it's hard to see that opportunity. But the suggested approach is to grieve, absolutely. Honour your feelings, release, do what you need to do in that regard. Do not dismiss or push them away because you'll just create blockages later. But once you are done with that, it is time to see that you actually have got opportunities. And with these 3 balloons, I'm getting 3 of Cups energy, I'm getting celebration, I'm getting like a really nice relationship in the future, or a successful goal achieved, whatever it might be, like a successful outcome. It's definitely there behind you once you're done focusing on the sadness and what hasn't worked out and what isn't. So, what do you need to know? We have got the Moon, the Death reversed, and Strength, 3 major arcanas. So this is a major situation for you. It's also to say that perhaps there's somebody around you who is not honest with you. There's some things that you still don't know about the situation and you just need to hold strong. You are protected and what you need to know will be revealed to you in due time. I'm really feeling that's quite strong here, that you need to just be strong and trust in what you don't know, and that Spirit has got your back regardless of what it may look like or feel like. And with the Moon in the Death reversed, I feel like that's someone who is pretending that they have changed, developed, grown, or are a certain way when they're in fact not. And the Death reversed is showing me a reluctance to change or a reluctance to reveal the truth. So stay strong in regards to that situation there. And then in the hopes and fears, it is, you know, not easy. We've got the Five of Wands over here, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I think your hopes and fears. The fears are clearly that there's going to be a big loss, that it's not going to work out in your favour, that there's going to be a massive financial loss perhaps, or perhaps even an emotional loss, in the sense that, you know, we've got all the fives we've seen here, Five of Cups as well down there. So it's just an all-round just a mess, not good. And I think that it's hard to say that you fear this, because it kind of is what it is. And so it's just a matter of processing and moving through it, as the Five of Cups says here. Your suggested approach is to process the emotions. Don't just run from it or stuff it down. But it is to say, you know, I think also your hopes is that you can walk away without much financial loss, if that was the issue here. But either way, there is going to be a severance or an ending. I do feel that, especially given that the Hermit is the outcome for your reading. So it's also to say that this situation gives you a lot of soul insight and a lot of clarity about your truth and what, you know, you see the situation for what it is. So moving forward, you are wiser. But it's also to say that you are separating yourself and going it alone as well with the Hermit. Time to really trust your intuition and seeing that owl up there in the tree. Time to take some time out and rely on yourself, be there for you. So in the oracle cards for this reading, we have ritual. Might be a nice time to practice some rituals, whether they're self-care rituals, financial rituals. There's so many different types. And learn, which looks like she's also doing a ritual here as well. But maybe it's learning about, you know, the situation, getting more information gathered so that you can make an informed decision, or so that you know what's going on. Or it could also be learning about self-support and different rituals and things that help you. I think you might know what it is that you're being called to learn about. And in the Tea Leaf Oracle, I've asked for them to be future orientated. So let's see. We have dog, protection from a powerful friend. That could actually be the Emperor here. This could be a powerful person that protects you and helps you save your money, or helps, you know, the door is locked now, everything's secure again. And that is in the near future energy. And Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And that's, I think, is ideal for whatever's going on here. The Seven of Swords, you know, you don't want that in your life. And the Tower is on the bottom of the deck. You know, this is definitely probably a fiery climax, you know, a bit of an eruption, but it is the end by the looks of it. And I think that's going to bring you into a calmer, more peaceful time for you. Queen of Swords, yeah, you need to speak on your truth and be very sharp. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be cold and harsh, I would say. 8 of Pentacles, and you can get back to work and enjoy yourself again. 6 of Cups. I think things get nicer for you after this chapter, after this experience. So group 2, that's what I have for you here. I hope this reading has resonated with you. And I will catch you all again soon. Take care. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the Dalmatian Jasper Moon, then this one is for you. So Dalmatian Jasper is a pretty playful stone, hopefully bringing more play into your life. Let's have a look at this quick guidance reading, see where it's at for you, and let's jump in. So we've got the Page of Swords on the bottom, the start of your reading. So you might find yourself at the moment very open-minded and curious, studying something perhaps. Something has definitely got your full focus and attention. You're very curious and hungry for more information about something or someone or a situation. You maybe, so some of you could be watching over someone very closely, or watching the developments of a project, or there's just something that you're, definitely got your attention. And for some of you, you may also have someone else who's watching over you. It may resonate the other way around. Take it as it resonates. For this, it's a general reading, but the way you find yourself right now is open and curious. So in the challenge, we have the 8 of Cups. You might find it hard to walk away from something right now, and that might be what you're curious about. You still want more information. It might be really hard to just let go. There's still maybe some emotions involved here, but there's definitely been a severance or an ending for you to walk away, and that's probably what the challenge is. Maybe it was outside of your control, or there is the dawn breaking here. Just notice the clouds sort of breaking away, revealing a bit of clear skies. So it's to say that as you do let go, the fogginess will clear. You will get your answers eventually, or you'll understand why things had to happen the way that they did. In your area of what to focus on, you've got the 3 of Wands. So that tells me that you've already been through the crossroads, given the 2 of Wands is prior. And you're now in this place of looking towards the future, and that might be what's so scary too, is that letting go of so much, or leaving something behind. But you've already made a commitment in a different direction, it feels, or you've already taken steps in a different direction. So right now you're to focus on that new direction, the horizon, and the things that are coming towards you. Start envisioning what that looks like, because you're a very powerful manifestor. And I think you already intuitively have hints of what is to come. There's a lot of growth all around you at this time, so continue to support that. In your recent past, we've got the Death card here, so there's been some sort of severance or ending, as we said. There has got still a little tether here though, so that might be why the 8 of Cups is there, because maybe things haven't totally ended, or it feels like there's still more closure that you would like. Scorpio's energy is here. I also see Aquarius and Pisces on the table. Not that really matters anyway. So yeah, there's definitely a need for transformation, and you're going through that in the recent past, but it's not quite finished. You know, there's still it's a process, I think. In the area of your strengths, we've got the High Priestess, a highly intuitive group. Group 3 often are. If you're a Group 3 devotee, I'm often connecting to that energy in this pile, that there is extreme psychic abilities, beautiful gifts and talents of healing abilities, all sorts. And for some of you, I do see here a career in that area. Some of you might be readers yourself, or they might be sharing your work online, but we'll move to that in a moment. That's not the message yet. This message is about your strength, and that's to trust your intuition. And maybe your strength is listening to readings like this as well, and just taking on that guidance, receiving the insight no matter which way it comes, whether it's through you or in the signs around you in your home or nature, or through, like I just said, readings like this. Let them guide you. In the near future, good times to be had, really beautiful energy. We've got the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Wands. I'm not too sure when I'm going to be posting this video, but I think it'll be close to Christmas. I'm not sure. If that's the case, then it's clear that there's good times to be had with family. But either way, it is good times. Really a lot of emotional fulfillment and happiness that you are drawing in towards yourself. You have created this situation for yourself. You've made so many wonderful improvements in your life. And there's still some to be made, like you're still working on something. The the Page of Swords for where you're at, and the Knight of Pentacles and the underlying energy, wow, and the Nine of Pentacles underneath that. It's like you're already an accomplished person. You've already done amazing things in your journey so far, but now you're starting again with a new thing. Like maybe you're learning a new modality, maybe you're going back to school, or something that that's caught your curiosity, and it's like you want to develop that now, and so that's what you're going to go and develop. So there's a part of you that's like fresh and new and still learning, and but there's another part of you that's very accomplished and like very powerful. With the Queen of Wands there. The Queen of Wands could also be a person you know who's very special to you. Could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo and Aries. Doesn't have to be, but yeah, it could also denote a beautiful friendship or a connection with a fire sign woman. Or masculine, doesn't really matter, feminine, masculine. But yeah, a character. Definitely feels feminine though from this side of things. And yeah, I think it's just to enjoy the little sweet moments that you have. There's a lot of happiness there's a lot of things to enjoy, like just literally like a picnic. Like make time to create scenarios like this in your life. Make them happen. And in the suggested approach, I keep knocking the camera. We've got the Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles. I'm still working out my overhead filming, so you know, until we get it a little bit better, just work with me here. But yeah, Ace of Wands, Four of Pentacles, your suggested approach is to, like I said, put energy into creating scenarios like this. That's what the Ace of Wands is about. Do things, like when I saw the Ace of Wands, I felt like it's the message of spend that little bit more time in the morning, making yourself feel beautiful and to get ready for your day. Like take times to put beautiful smelling oils on your skin or whatever it is that feels lovely to you. Take the extra time to plan or to organize or to create. Ace of Wands is all about creation. We've got a map here, so make plans to travel or have a day trip, you know, make plans for the future to explore something, or read a book, or spend time creating music or listening to music or dancing, or, you know, just spend time enjoying those beautiful things that you know are there for us in this life to play. I get a real feeling of like the inner child coming back to life in this reading. I'm surprised the Six of Cups isn't here. But the Four of Pentacles as well is to say to save your energy, save your money at the same time. It's tricky when I kind of had a little laugh when I saw this, because like every artist needs to spend a lot of money to create their art quite often, and then often artists are feeling like, oh, you know, I've got to be a bit mindful of my spending and what I'm creating, because it's so easy once you've got the passion to just go for it. And yeah, sometimes that can add up. But that message might be for some people. Not for everyone though. The Four of Pentacles can also be about just careful planning for the future, getting your bills in order, getting your paperwork in order, getting a bit of spring cleaning done. It's all that foundational work, the stuff that's done under the surface, behind the scenes, the preparation work. So in a bit of play, a bit of preparation, a nice balance, I think, is the suggested approach here. To also not share your energy with those that are not worthy of it. Don't share your energy, your time. People asking for help that don't need it, and know where to say no, I think is a big message there for that too. What you need to know right now, Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, as you continue to diligently achieve these goals and work towards what it is that you're developing, perfect with the Eight of Pentacles to come after the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. It's to say that you will get so much insight and clarity and inspiration as you continue to work and move forward. And I do feel for a lot of you sharing your work online, like doing your work and then sharing it. I felt like when I saw this combination, it's sort of like what I'm doing right now. I'm working to create the video, I'll do all the recording, and then I'll share it out with the world. Like that's how I saw it. So maybe you're doing a bit of work that's similar, where you've got to go do all the work and then boom, you can deliver it and share it. For others of you, it's that you will gain clarity as you continue to work. You're going to learn so much. You're going to be very empowered by the knowledge that you have, and you're going to be able to share that with other people to create change or even shock people a little bit. Yeah, very impressive what you're working on. I think you will impress and shock people, especially those that have no idea what you've been up to. In the hopes and fears, perfect. How perfect is this? I had to laugh. Like, the hope is that you will be ever powerful magician and create wonderful things and just do powerful stuff, you know, just magic, right? And your fears are exactly that, just fears. You might be worried that people won't understand you or take you the right way, or you might worry that you're not good enough or it's not going to work out, or whatever the Nine of Swords could be. It's just haunting yourself with something. So your fears that you will self-sabotage or imposter syndrome yourself to death, that's not going to happen. Your hopes are that you master this. I've got what it takes. Like, look at the books here. You might be really studying something that's really hard. It might be really challenging. You might have a lot of assessments due or something. And it's like, you might be overwhelming yourself for just thinking about it too much, you know. And that's probably what this is about here. Like, get the work done, but also break off and have a bit of fun as well. Like, don't burden yourself. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't heap it all on you at once, perhaps. The outcome in the tarot is, of course, the Star. Of course it's the Star, because things are aligning for you, and that this is going to be a beautiful time in your life. That what you're working on here, what you're growing, what you're developing, what you're inviting into your world, it's really going to light things up for you, and you're going to feel rejuvenated and hopeful and full of love, and just be a guiding light for so many other people. There's a real star quality to you, and especially for those Queen of Wands, like the work you might be sharing into the bigger world, you will be a star in what you choose to master or major in. Now the quality care activity cards. We have Ritual. Oh, group 2 had that one. No way. And Learn. Group 2 literally had these exact 2 cards in the exact same spot. So if you felt called to watch Group 2, definitely jump over and watch that. That is crazy. I shuffled them so well. So you might be, Learn, perfect, right? Exactly. Well, the books everywhere. The new stuff you might be interested in learning. Like, definitely get to it, work, learn, but also play. Maybe do some beautiful self-love rituals, or abundance rituals, or maybe you're wanting to learn the tarot, or I definitely get that from a lot of your readers already. Maybe you want to learn a little more meanings behind the tarot so you can give greater readings. I don't know. There's just dedicate your time to learning and leave the emotional stuff behind. You're already in the process of working on that release, whatever that is. So the Tea Leaf Oracle, I've asked for these to be future orientated. So we have young woman dealing a relationship with a woman. We do have the Queen of Wands in your near future as well. And there's a kind of a younger woman here in the Page of Wands. You might be learning from someone, or you might be teaching someone else. But yeah, anyway, relationship with a younger woman. Butterfly, a change for the better. Yeah, that's good. And Angel, spiritual guidance and protection from harm. If that one particularly resonates with you, definitely go over and watch Group 2 as well, because there was a bit of a strong message in there about that sort of stuff. But only if you feel drawn. I think that's all I have for you now, Group 3. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and look forward to reading for you all again soon. Take care. Hey Group 4, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the Sodalite Moon, then this one is for you. So Sodalite Moon is, Sodalite is good for clearing the mind and bringing forward depth of thought. It's also good for observation, assertive action, clarity, and discipline as well. So let's jump into your reading, Group 4. It's just a quick guidance reading, a check-in to see where things are at for you, and it does look like we're at a challenge, so let's get straight into it. With the current energy, the current place you may find yourself in is the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. The Tower is challenging this. So it may be a betrayal or a really big heartbreak within a family situation here where everything has just fallen to pieces with the Tower as well. So there's definitely something here very painful with the 3 hearts. It could be a third party situation, or it could be anything else. It doesn't have to be that sort of thing. It can be anything. But the point is, the family or loving relationship or a situation that once brought you a great deal of joy is currently dismantled, not happening, not working, and not not in a very good place in a sense. But when I first saw the 10 of Cups in particular, it's clear there's just a couple here, so it may just be a relationship. I still felt like there's something inside of you as a person, that felt like good times are still to be had, whether it's in this relationship or in the future. Like, there's part of you that still feels hopeful, or part of you still feels like, you know, good things are coming to you. And that's what I've definitely connected to. So that's really nice to know. It's like I don't need to spend all this extra time making sure you know good things are coming to you, because I feel like you do know that. And if you don't, please do know that. But yeah, I think you do know. So in the area of what to focus on, we have got the 8 of Cups. So there's the walking away and the releasing is what to focus on, to maybe not focus on it anymore, which might be a little difficult as well. The underlying energy for this reading is the 9 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Cups there as well, or the Hierophant. You may really have wished this could have had maybe this relationship had potential for marriage, or maybe you were married. Yeah, that could be the case too. Now I'm seeing the Queen of Swords, Magician. Yeah, goodness me. So it's something you've had to walk away from that's very, very painful. Oh, the Hierophant's here now. It's supposed to be the 9 of Cups there. Something you wanted very much in your life, I would say, and now it's time to leave that behind, or it's time to at least release the emotional charge around the situation that is very painful here. In the recent past, we've got the 4 of Swords, so you may have been spending a bit of time by yourself to contemplate what's happened, just to come to terms with things, to process. You've got a lot of different things clouding your mind, I would say. Just all these cobwebs here. You're sort of just, everything else can wait for a little minute. And I get that from a lot of the energies in this reading, just the way, I don't know, the poise, the body language in some of the pictures. It really looks like you're turning away from someone. And it's only to gather your own thoughts, I would say. Like, maybe you'll talk to them again later or when you're ready, but for right now, it's like, everyone else can just get stuffed. I really need to focus on myself, or I'm just shutting the world out for a moment, and that's fine. That's totally fine. I feel like that's in your energy. And it's just like, no, I'm not answering to anyone. If anyone even wants to know why, too bad. They're not even going to find that out right now. That's okay too. So in the area of your strengths, you've got the Fool. I like that, you know. What to focus on is to release the sadness and walk away from something heavy. But your strength is to leap towards the new future, to leap towards new opportunities, to you know, there's a sadness, there's a heaviness. She's got her bag and her sticks over the shoulder and off she goes. But here it's like, I'm ready to embrace new opportunities. So don't linger too long in sadness. I don't like to say that, actually. You take as long as you like, but truly do be open to new experiences and new opportunities, because that is your strength. That there's, maybe you're taking that leap of faith. Maybe someone's really hurt you, and you've been like, right, you know, I'm going to have to be strong here and pull the plug. And that is your strength, to give yourself a new opportunity, to let go, to have a fresh beginning, to be in a place that's perhaps really scary, because there's a lot of unknown here. Like, this is a place you've maybe never been before, or a choice you've never made before. So, you know, that's your strength. And in the near future, you've got strength. And the High Priestess as well. You might be getting a reading that might give you some guidance and strength to move forward. It would be good, might be good in this situation for some of you. For others of you, it could just be connecting to readings like this, or your own readings. Maybe you're giving yourself a reading, or you're just getting messages from life in itself. With the High Priestess and strength, you're connecting to your intuition and you're going with it. It's like you don't need logic in this time. It's like you just need to trust what you feel is right and true for you moving forward, and that's what you're going to do. And it's like you're holding a storm, like you're holding it at bay, like something. No, it's, what do I want to say about this? You know something. I think you know what I'm trying to say, that I don't even know how to say it. you know what this is for you, like, and it's, you're deciding better or something like that. It's like you're deciding something that was more beneficial for you. And you're going to find some things out in the very near future with the High Priestess there as well, I would say. And the Sun, really good news. Really good news. If you get a reading, you're probably going to get a lot of insight with the Sun, a lot of clarity of what's to come. And yeah, some blessings on the road ahead, I do feel. So in the suggested approach, the World and the Justice reversed. Goodbye to unfair situations. Goodbye to anything that's not balanced and true. Your suggested approach is to finally leave this behind you, to end the cycle, because your strength is the Fool. The end of the Major Arcana, the start. So you're finishing out something that's been very unfair, and you're speaking your own truth on the matter. Maybe you need legal help here. That could be the case for some of you. Legal assistance, but I don't typically feel that too strongly. Although I've said that before, and then the comments is like, no, definitely legal. Anyway, moving on into what you need to know. I love this because you had the Chariot first, and I'm like, okay, well, give us a bit more information. Page of Wands, Queen of Wands. This tells me that once you've made this choice, this way or that way, which you already kind of have, it's just a continuum of sticking to it, like don't go back is kind of the message there. But you're going on a journey that's going to really develop your character and develop your work, your spirit, your confidence, your beauty. Everything is going to grow and glow. Like I see someone who I'm getting that Queen Herbie energy big time, you know, the song Vitamins, you know, making moves in silence, sleeping in, taking vitamins, that whole thing. You might be making moves in silence, and you're ready to eventually reveal yourself to the world here. What you need to know is you're on a journey, and it's a journey of self-discovery. It's a journey of finding your power and attracting the things that you really do want in life, because I feel like this is a glow-up energy as well. For some of you, might have been through something that really took a blow to your confidence, and so you're just going to invest everything into yourself now and really just have a major glow-up in your life. It will shine through your skin, through your eyes. Like healthy eating shines through the eyes like nothing else. It's so good. We've got in the hopes and fears, Four of Cups and the Star, quite typical to have that here, because your fears are, you know, that everything's going to crumble as it is with the Tower, and nothing's going to pick itself back up again, that there is going to be no opportunity for repair or reconciliation or a nicer connection or love in the future, whatever it is that you're hoping for here. There's a real fear that you're just going to wallow in self-pity or wallow in sadness or just not see the opportunity. But that's not the case. Your hopes here is the Hope card, that this is all happening for a reason. That's what I think your hopes are. That you will eventually see that this has happened for a reason, and that you are blessed in this situation and in this challenge. The Star is here to show you a renewal, and I think you're wanting a renewal. And the outcome energy is the Queen of Pentacles, which is so beautiful for you as you've come through this big challenge. Financially, you're going to be okay if that was a concern for you, although this reading didn't feel financially based at all. It's here that you are abundant either way in the future. Your business is doing well. Your garden is doing well. Your hair is probably doing well. She's got a good head of hair. But, you know, it's a card of abundance and good lifestyles, healthy choices, and just feeling well, feeling like you have enough. You don't really need approval. You're just good on your own. You're doing okay. Not to say you're not in a relationship or anything like that, but you're just secure and solid. People can rely on you. You have enough to share. Yeah, it's a nice life, and you're in control of it. That's what I get from that. So in the quality time cards, what do you need? You need a bath, a nice relaxing bath would be beautiful for you, and play. You're needing to play. Two very nice suggestions. A bath with oils, make it beautiful. Light a candle, put some music on, feel the vibrations through the water. But play is a wonderful one too. Look, she's at a beach here as well. You might like to go and spend some time at the beach. Or just play with your children. If you have children, play with your pets. Play in your garden, play in your kitchen, play in your creative box of stuff. I don't know. Just play. play music, play an instrument. Oh, what am I getting this Fool for? Okay, I'm going to take it. I was meant to grab the Tea Leaf Oracle, but you know, with this one, I think it's try new things, like in regards to play. There's some crazy sirens going by, sorry about that. But with the Fool, it's like you need to take a leap of faith and do something maybe you haven't done before. Maybe travel to a different place, or take an art class, or just do something that you haven't done before, that's going to bring you an element of play and a new cycle, a new chapter, like new things that come in, meeting new people and having new opportunities. Invite them in by engaging in life. Tea Leaf Oracle, I've asked for these to be future orientated. So we have Tree, affairs with your family, and Archway, a new opportunity, possibilities and pathways opening up. Yeah, exactly what this whole reading is about for you. Definitely some affairs with family happening here, and 100% we just finished talking about new opportunities and trying new things. So group 4, that is the message for you at this time. I hope this reading has resonated with you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.